So I wanted to finish my trilogy on my top 3 most hated places where I hate breaking out on my face. Now, once again, this is my experience. This is just where I personally find out to be that these are typically the most troublesome places for me to break out in. These 3 are definitely in no way, shape, or form a reflection of everybody else. This is just typically where I would not like to break out ever again, if that's definitely possible.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Anyways, without any further ado, let's get started. So my number 1 most hated place where I hate breaking out is definitely going to be on my cheeks. I hate breaking out here with a passion. And I'm going to tell you guys why. This particular area of my face is kind of like this area where it's kind of meaty, but this particular area isn't as oily as the rest of my face. Now, right here in my T section, I know I produce a lot of oil, a lot of sebum. And although having a lot of oil on your face isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, if you have oily skin and you're not breaking out, then I mean, hey, that's a win right there. But this particular place on my face, my cheeks, it doesn't get very oily. And the thing about oil or sebum is, like, if you're producing a lot of it and you're not breaking out, your face is just kind of shiny, that's all right, because like I mentioned in my other videos, you definitely have some benefits to having oily skin, such as, your skin is constantly moisturized. It's like a barrier between all the free radicals outside and your face. It also is somewhat of a little bit of a natural, sunscreen. So those are some of the benefits. But the thing is, and one of the other benefits is, like, your skin, that if you're oily and you're not breaking out, that means that, the pore is unclogged at the moment. The thing about my cheeks is that those pores don't get as oily as the rest of my face. And if those pores get clogged, I already know it's going to be a nightmare. I mean, I can't even remember how many times I've broken out right here on my cheek. And no matter what I do, it's definitely like a 7 to 10 day long battle of just like getting rid of it. And that's with being aggressive. If I just like let it go and just like moisturize and kind of exercise every day, make sure I sweat, make sure I drink water, eat vegetables before all my meals, I already know either way, if I just leave it there, it's going to be there for a while, because that part of my face, the skin doesn't regenerate as quickly as it does on other parts, especially on my T-zone. So there was this one time I remember in college.
This one time at band camp?
Where I was supposed to go on a date, and I remember like 2 days before that, I broke out right here, and I was just like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Definitely canceled on that one. And there were a lot of confidence issues that I was dealing with back in those days that I attributed to my acne, which I look back on today and I realize that that's not necessarily the reason why I had confidence issues, although it might have played a huge part in it. But the thing about this specific area is, like, I would always get them just before I had like a midterm or like a final or before the semester finished. I would always get them after I would, like, if I ever got a facial, like if they tried to pop any zits that were right here or try to get on any blackheads, like I would always break out right afterwards. And it would be this massive, just like bump on my face that you can even see. Like, I'd be walking around and there'd be this like protrusion from my skin coming out. And it was just like a constant reminder that although I might not be looking in the mirror, I still see it, like right here, out of like not the corner of my eye, but the bottom part of my eye. So there you guys have it. That's my most hated place where I hate breaking out, right on my cheeks. I've learned that that particular area of my skin doesn't break out as it used to. If I did break out right there, I know how to handle it. But nevertheless, I already know that if I do break out there, it's going to be a couple of days before it actually goes completely away. And it's just like cast from my mind.
Adios.
Because I think that's ultimately the biggest torture when you're breaking out, especially in an area that you don't want to break out in. It's the constant mental, like, not torture, but just like the replay in your mind where it's like, I have a zit, I have a zit, I have a zit, I have a zit, I have a zit. And, breaking that is like kind of crucial to not just, getting out of your head, but also to being like, all right, I'm going to be proactive and make sure that this doesn't happen again. Or I'm going to be reactive and make sure that I know what I need to do over the next couple of days to make sure that this goes away. So there you guys have it. Make sure that you guys are drinking lots of water. You're not letting sweat dry on your face. There's a variety of different things that you can do in order to make sure you don't break out. Anyways, guys, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Acne Be Gone. We come out with new videos every week. Also, if you haven't had a chance to, make sure you check out my Facebook page as well, Acne Be Gone. Hit the like button. We post articles, we have daily tips, we post our videos on there as well. And lastly, if you haven't checked out our website, theabgoutlet.com, it's a one-stop shop for all the essentials that you'll need in order to manage your acne. Anyways, guys, I'd love to hear what the top 3 places you hate breaking out in. Post them in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.